I'm in my backing. Good night. I might have to break this fish off.
But it's just ripping through here. Fishing a real tough drift right now. This is where Dad actually just caught one. Beautiful morning on the Bighorn. Gonna do some Euro tactics. Start out with a sulfur perdigone. Dad and I just pulled into the Missouri River here yesterday. Dan and Nick joined us today. Fished a little bit around here and there. It's been slow, but tomorrow, Dad, Dan, and I are gonna do a float trip. We rented a drift boat and we're gonna float from here all the way down to Craig and do some island hopping, some fishing from the drift boat. It's gonna be an awesome time. I think all of us are really looking forward to tomorrow. We just pulled into Cross Currents Fly Shop where we're getting the drift boat here in Craig. Loading up the truck. He's gonna take us up to the dam and we're gonna float down. A little confusing, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Dad with the first fish of the day. We pulled up on the shore here in the drift boat, and actually one of our favorite spots that we've visited in the past. And Dad's getting it done on the nymph rig. Dan's throwing a dry dropper right below him.
I'm in my backing. Good night. I might have to break this fish off.
Dan's into his backing.
I'm in backing.
Yeah, I heard. Is it a rainbow dam?
Yeah.
So we just hooked into a fish. Took me into my backing right away. I broke one off. We're fishing this little flat. It's like fishing for bonefish in the Keys. Like I saw these fish sitting there, and I saw this fish, and I was like, Doug, I think I'm gonna catch this fish. Threw right over it. Sure enough, set the hook. Hopefully we can catch him though. I should have said I think I can hook this fish, because hooking these fish is one thing. Actually getting them into the net is completely different.
Man, this one's lively.
There he goes.
He's there. Where'd you see him at?
I saw him sitting kind of over by that shelf. You guys should try that now. And he literally, I literally said to Doug, because I saw him, I was like, here we go. And then, sure enough,
And it was on a zebra midge.
On a zebra midge, a black one. Alrighty. Woo! Just hooked into one. Third cast. Dan was fishing that drop off right here, caught one, told me to come down, give it a try. Dad hooked into one, we didn't land it. There he goes. See, that's the thing with these fish here. You can kind of see, they'll nose down. And they'll get you into the grass. There's my dry. Probably got him into the grass. Gave a little slack, got off. But I think we know what they want. And we found a good place that's holding a lot of fish. Dad just hooked into one down below. We actually think, he said he thinks it's a brown, so Dan's going down to take some pictures. Is he not giving you anything?
Is he not giving me anything?
Oh, that looks like a brown.
I saw a flash of rainbow. There's a rainbow.
There he goes.
There he goes, back to his lair.
Back to his lair, right on the shelf. Alrighty, just picked up one on dry dropper here. And he took like a lively Legz pheasant tail, really small. Nice fish. Look at his tail, check that out. I don't know what's going on with that. There he goes. All right, dry dropper. That is the most fun way to catch a fish on a nymph in our opinion. We're gonna give it a little bit longer here, see if we can catch any more, and then we're gonna take the drift boat and go down a little bit further and anchor up and maybe try and pick some off on another flat.
Okay, Doug.
Alrighty, peanut butter and jellies for lunch. I'm like grabbing a rock.
You see one there?
I think it's a brown too. Dan's hooked up with the first one on the island here. That thing was a jumper. You might have it here. So, this guy's really colored up too. He's a pretty fish. Wow, what that is, how about how colored up that gill plate is? Beautiful fish. Went off good. Yeah, there's another, we're kind of starting to pattern these fish a little bit. I think really what matters right now, maybe not even as much the fly selection, because Doug was getting some on those lively legs. I think what matters is these fish are kind of sitting on the shelves. They're kind of sitting in shallow water right before it drops. And if you can find those shelves, you can find fish. So that's pretty much what we're trying to do, and throw a dropper to them on those shelves. So let's get back up in there and see if we can catch another one. Alright, so we're just kind of island hopping. We'll fish from the drift boat as we go down. And
and then we'll get to an island and fish some of the backwater eddies because the flow is up, so we can't fish a lot of the main channel. We've been losing fish here and there, hooking into a few and landing them, but we're gonna keep going down here. We're about halfway to the put out, so we need to probably go a little bit faster here. There was such a learning curve to that drift boat, that's for sure. First time any of us have ever used one. We're really tired. The sun really did a number on us. It started out cloudy, but then it really got nice. And we're gonna head back to camp and have some supper, and looking forward to just eating a little bit and drinking some water too. What's going on? Talk to me. So anyways, we just had supper, and we saw a caddis just swarming around the campsite as we're cooking. And we were like, you know what, let's go for a walk. We'll go, you know, look at the water, see what's going on. And we saw caddis all over the place. I mean, you can see it right here. And we figured, you know what, let's throw a couple of tries at them, we'll get our stuff. And that is exactly what we did. They're fat and they're hungry.
That's a 20-inch trout. You know it?
Yeah.
I just can't believe how they just keep eating. They don't care.
That is one nice fish.
Alrighty. I'm gonna release this guy here. Really good fish. It's big.
Oh,
It's gotta be holding on the net. He's 20. He's 20. Wow. There he goes. Wow.
Dan just hooked into one. We're on a little flat, almost right in the middle of the river here. Dad's on the other side. Dan had to wade through some deep water to get here. No waders. He's got a leak, so he says easier just to wet wade. There he goes.
That was a good fish, and you know what? I came out to this flat, really starting to pattern them. You know, they really like to sit on these shelves, and sure enough, rolled one, had it started for like 30 seconds, and then picked up that fish. So Doug and I are probably going to throw the dry dropper along this shelf and see if we can get a few more.
Dan just hooked into a brown trout here. First one of this trip. Dan caught one last week when he was with Dan and Seth. When he was with Nick and Seth, rather. Get off.
Might be starting to run back, but this fish is almost about to spool me here. We were fishing that dry dropper rig that we've been, and I have a black foam ant that's been my dry just because it can really suspend a good nymph. And it came up and it smacked that thing like you can't believe. This guy, I don't think he's got a ton of size. He's about an average fish, but wow, he just came unglued. Get
Yeah, this fish is going crazy right now. I think I have him hooked pretty good. Because he came up and whacked that thing on the surface, and I set the hook. Good hook set.
Does he look pretty decent, Doug?
No, but he's got some beautiful color.
How big do you think he is?
14. Yeah, and he almost spooled me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I can see from here, it is good.
All right. This guy came up on the ant. He is a chunky fish. Look at that. He's really kind of chewed up. His fins are all torn off. Beautiful fish. Now I'm soaked. That's always nice though. It's been a while since the last fish. So to get a fish, it kind of helps to give you a little bit more confidence.
I don't know, but just start getting creative.
Oh, the one that just jumped right below me. Got a jabroni pulling up on us. I think I was fighting him all right. You just psyched me out.
Oh, that's a nice fat one too.
Beautiful fish.
This has been a nice morning. They're eating pretty good. Eating pretty good in the shallows, kind of sporadically. It's a little hare's ear, Legz hare's ear. I just caught that one on. But what I did a little different is I have like a little red bead, and I'm wondering if these fish are just really dialed into a little hot spot on a fly. And my theory might be, there is such an abundance of aquatic, insects in this water that maybe having that little hot spot, it's a little bit different, and that's what makes them, want to eat it. That could be complete, garbage as far as that might not be true or valid at all, but it seems to be working. The little hot spot on that Legz hare's ear. So. We are finished up fishing the mow. At least I am. Doug's gonna fish one more night here. But I am headed on a road trip with a couple of friends from Penn State. So this was my last day, and it's kind of bittersweet. I spent about 2 weeks out here with Nick and Morgan. Great hosts, had such a great time, got on a lot of fish. Glad that we're able to share this experience with you guys. Hopefully we can get one more video in. I'm thinking there's gonna be about 4 videos from this year. So hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
I see some fish jumping right.
Man, that thing is cool. What a day. It was really quite the day, and that was a good fish to end on for sure.